stressed out. I'm stressed. We should not be working like this. I work my up and I can't even pay bills, bro. And they always say don't compare yourself to others, but I see people going to Coachella and like buying all types of pointless money, and I'm over here getting paid my rent, bro. Why is gas $5 a gallon? And like, why do I have to pay rent? And why is rent so high? And why do I have to drive my car and get the gas that I have to get to go to the job that I have to pay for rent? Why do I have to do all of that stuff? And why are you making it so to do it? I don't even want to get out and pump my gas. It feels like getting out and just knowing someone's gonna stab you. Why would you get out? This is beginning. This is the beginning of life. What am I supposed to do forever?
Is it just me, or is this inflation getting out of hand? I mean, everything's gone up. Beef prices, your rent, your insurance, your property taxes, everything's went up except your pay.
All right, look, it should be no surprise that there is an overall silence coming from the black community. Literally, America is crumbling to pieces, and you have barely heard a peep from black people. And I actually find it extremely surprising that people actually expect black people to feel sorry or feel some type of sympathy for the downfall of America. After everything that America has put us through, do you really think that we're all in silence sitting back thinking about now we can fix this, we can bring things back to the way they were? No and no. We do not want things to go back to the way they were. And you know what's crazy? I think a lot of people mistake this silence that's coming from the black community as a lack of awareness, as if maybe we don't know what's going on. You might see us dancing and having fun and playing around, and you might think, these don't take it seriously.
Hello guys, white Americans are in panic mode because of black folks' silence. This video here today will venture into aspects both in black American perspective and white American perspective. And if you have clicked this video here today, you are in the right place, and please and kindly consider hitting the subscribe icon below for more topics like the one we're discussing here right now. Black Americans clearly warned white folks, the MAGA supporters, against voting in for Donald J. Trump, but it fell on deaf ears. They didn't listen. They went forward and casted their vote supporting Trump. Now that Trump doesn't care about their needs and wants, fuel prices are high, house rents are getting high, basic major commodities, food prices are through the roof, groceries prices are skyrocketing. This is a major concern in aspects that black people have remained silent in these tough economic times as United States of America is going under inflation rates. I keep on telling you, Trump is there to enrich himself and this billion-dollar dynasty. He doesn't care about any law-abiding American citizen, regardless of your race or identity. The following videos is a reflection of what we're discussing here today. Watch how black Americans, white Americans are fiercely battling it out and showcasing how life in America right now is. It is becoming expensive. The salaries people are getting paid, it can't handle their lifestyle. Stay with me and let's watch.
They want us mad extra bad, don't they, y'all? First it was calling everything woke. Then it was take away critical race theory. Then it was kill affirmative action. Then they wanted to annihilate DEI. Now they want to take out segregation from federal contracts. I'm here to tell you we don't give a. We're not taking to the streets to come and parade and march. You're not going to get us in neighborhoods vandalizing properties. You're not going to declare curfews because the blacks are running in the streets. We're chilling, man. We don't care. We're letting you show your true colors. We're letting you expose yourselves for who you are. And the world sees just who you are. Eventually, you'll deport enough Hispanics where they'll start to wake up. And you'll push out African ambassadors and they'll start to wake up. And when the vets lose all of their benefits, they'll start to wake up. And when the teachers realize that their classrooms have doubled in size and there's not enough teachers to fill these roles, they'll start to wake up. And the IRS workers, and so on and so forth. And eventually, they will realize who you are too.
How are people affording life right now? How are people tackling this cost of living on the average American salary? I just watched a TikTok of a teacher who makes a teacher's salary. I don't know what state she's in, so I don't know how much she makes, but her 1-bedroom apartment is $2,000. And when she spends $2,000 on that 1-bedroom apartment, it doesn't even come with a washer and dryer. So she has to go pay an additional $2 every time she wants to use their washer and dryer. Okay, like, how does that leave her any extra money to spend? And then she said she had a $400 car payment, which some people were bashing her on that. But in today's economy with interest rates, that's really not that bad. And I'm sure she needs a dependable car. So you talk about teacher's salary, $2,000 in rent, $400 car payment. You got insurance, you got groceries, electricity. Like, I don't understand how people are affording life right now, and it really makes me sad for some people. You have people who are like her. She's single, she has her own salary, or families where it just works out best for them for the mother to stay home. And if the father is just making an average American salary, how are they affording life without going in a bunch of debt? This lady who's a teacher started crying because she said she realizes on her salary and where she lives, she will actually end up in more debt. Then, like, she will just continue to accrue more debt and more debt and more debt because her salary is not matching the cost of living. And what's sad is I've seen people be like, just spend less. Listen, guys, the cost of living is rising and our salaries are stagnant, okay? So there's not just spend less. That's not the problem here. The problem is the cost of living is outrageous, and minimum wage in some states is still $7.25. Teachers in some states are still paid a ridiculously low salary, even though their job is super important. I don't know what we can do about this, but I'm just going on a rant because it really, really pisses me off.
America has become completely unaffordable, and I don't know why more people are not talking about this. Half of America doesn't even have a savings, rent is insane, healthcare is a luxury, and somehow the narrative is still people are just bad with money. Like, what money? People are working full-time. Most people have 2 to 3 jobs anymore because you have to. At what point do we stop blaming the people and just accept the fact that the cost of living has simply just outpaced reality? Because everything is this expensive, you have to know exactly where all of your money is going anymore. Like, a budget is just simply a necessity. You have to have one. Started using a budgeting app like mine to figure out where all of my money is going, but it does not make up for the fact that America is too expensive to live in anymore. If you're struggling, you are not alone.
It's literally getting to a point where we're all working for free. With gas prices on the rise, food costs going up, more people are having to hit up food banks. It literally feels like we're just working for nothing anymore. We're being completely priced out of existence. There's so many people that are out here losing everything that they have, myself included. It's like a year and a half ago, I went from having my own place, a phone, my car. I was still able to afford to buy food every week. And now I'm down to my car and my phone. And I'm still struggling to afford that, along with gas, food, everything else. Like, it's kind of getting to a point where it's just kind of like, why even bother stressing about any of this anymore? It's like, if you can live for today, live for today. You know, it's like your time is never coming back, and it doesn't really make any sense to sell your time for money that doesn't even buy anything anymore. You get a full tank of gas. It's like you're spending anywhere from $60 to $80. You buy yourself like 4 or 5 things from the store, and you're spending like $100. And it's just kind of getting to a point where it's just kind of like, why even try anymore? We're working for free. We're busting our ass. We're not getting rewarded the way that we should be getting rewarded. I honestly feel like we should go on strike. We should be rising up, because how are we expected to survive, if that makes sense?
We talk about cost of living and the rise in costs of everything. And on the daily, I have people reaching out to me saying they've contacted Salvos, they've contacted Vinnie's, they've done this, they've done that, they've gone on to Ask Izzy, they've made the phone calls, they've done the legwork, but they get nowhere. And I've seen this also happen with people when I'm trying to help them. You know, we do have community kitchens that get food, but it's honestly sometimes not the best, and it's out of date as well. These charities and organizations get millions upon millions. They don't have to disclose what they're doing with the funding because they're a charity or they're a church, but the people that are suffering are the people on the ground. They're the single mums, they're the single dads, they're even like a couple, they're even struggling because, you know, mortgages have gone up to $1,500 on average a week. Then you've got rent that's at like on average $600-700. People can't do it. You know, it's getting to the point that people are really, their mental health is suffering. And 10 years ago, the World Health Organization did say that mental health would be the biggest in the world. We wouldn't have to worry about diseases or war or anything like that. What would take people out is the life in general. But something has to change because these organizations can't be getting the funding that they are, but they're not hitting the ground. So where's the money going?
So it's clear that we are watching the fall of the American empire in real time. And there is a stark difference in the way that the white community is responding and how the black community is responding. The black community en masse has completely withdrawn. They fought, they campaigned, they warned us, and we chose the orange man anyway. And they're out. The white community, on the other hand, is fighting, those of us who aren't under Trump's spell. And there is this real sentiment that if we can just get Trump out of the way, then we can all get back to normal. But the thing is, that's not what God is doing. And I'm not a nihilist, but we're missing the point. The point is this white supremacist system has wreaked enough havoc. Enough. And God is judging it. And the fact that we are clinging so hard to it makes me wonder, what does the black community see that we don't, that's allowing them to totally let go right now?
Before everybody start fear-mongering and losing their mind, just a quick reminder that we are black. We are black. Ain't nothing in this world black people ain't been through. Not a single thing. You can't even name it. Nothing. Name one thing. You can't. We are the only race that is equipped to survive anything. Anything. Okay? Now, granted, do we always want to be in survival mode? No. But sometimes you gotta avenge and be Thanos. I mean, it ain't nothing that we ain't never did before. Let me remind you that George Bush had 2 terms. While we were getting bombed, he was in Dr. Seuss to some kindergartners. Not giving a... Do you recall? Okay now. Come on now, tighten up. Y'all fear-mongering too. Relax, we're black.
Now, do you get the point why white Americans are panicking? It is because black Americans have remained silent in this war. I will keep on reminding you, black Americans, don't go and protest on the streets on how inflation is killing America's economy. It is a trap for you people. They want you people to go to the streets, vandalize property, attack other races so that they can find a reason to deport black people away from America. The interest is so much in black Americans. They know that you people are indigenous in America, so they are looking for each and every means to attack you first. Trump has taken away the SNAP benefits, the ABT cards. He has even went further to strip away insurance, health benefits for his followers. MAGA supporters are complaining. What about white Americans? I keep on telling you, follow what black Americans tell you. They have been in America for such a long time. They know America inside and out. And once they tell you don't follow that path, kindly follow their advice. They have remained silent through Trump's term because they want white people, they want the MAGA supporters to feel how karma really tastes. It was a nice session engaging with you, and please and kindly, if you find this video of essence of value and it has added more educational purposes unto you, kindly feel free to hit the subscribe icon below if you're not a robot or an alien, because I know robots and aliens cannot do so. On the next episode, I'll continue championing for the rights of black Americans in a white supremacist world. And the white supremacist as per now is Donald J. Trump. The midterm elections are around the corner, probably in November. Choosing for the right leader. Choose a leader who will take care of your needs and wants. Thank you for watching, family, and goodbye.